Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, SS Network. We are live. I am Sam Chappelle. And the number one seed in the West, the Los Angeles Lakers, are in town. They travel across the border to the 6 to face off against Nick Nurse, Pascal Siakam, and the Toronto Raptors on this fine Tuesday evening. LeBron James, 32 points per game in his last month of basketball, shooting an effective field goal percentage of 69%. It's been nothing but nice performances from LeBron James over the past month. Siakam's been in a bit of a cold stretch. We'll see what he can do tonight, but the Raptors continue to win. Starting lineups and tip on the way. Kyle Lowry's been in a bit of a hot stretch, a couple of high-scoring games for him. The home court advantage, always one of the best in the NBA. The 6 shows out for the Raptors, and we are underway. Opening possession here in Toronto. The Raptors looking to continue their form. 2 wins. Last time a 121-113 win over the Denver Nuggets. That's Serge Ibaka getting things going with a baseline jumper. Rondo with it. Rondo will pass to LeBron James, top of the elbow now. LeBron matched up with OG Anunoby. Good luck, OG. Missing her is LeBron. Rebound Siakam to Anunoby to Van Vliet. Van Vliet in transition. Pulls up for 3 on the corner. It's good. 5-0 to start the game out in the first 40 seconds for the Toronto Raptors. LeBron will be the ball handler at times along with Rajon Rondo. Both players veterans in the league, have both won NBA championships, though at different times, and looking to win one together here, the first seed in the West. This one's intercepted from Van Vliet. That's Dwight Howard on the interception. Alex Caruso bringing it up. Fan favorite Alex Caruso into the lane, finds Anthony Davis. That's as good as you can get. Anthony Davis from that close, that's 100% of the time a make. Here's Lowry over to Anunoby. Inside Siakam, matched up with Anthony Davis. Back out Anunoby. Top of the key, Lowry. Drives, steps back, drives again. Right hand blocked by Howard. Not there for Lowry. Dwight Howard still patrolling the paint. This has been a career renaissance for him. Baseline jumper for LeBron won't go. Ibaka on the rebound up to Van Vliet. He's going to step back and pull up for 3. No, sir. Rebound LeBron. Lakers push it ahead to Rondo. He finds on a backdoor cut Caruso. He'll get fouled and he'll go to the line for 2. In transition there, the Lakers could not finish it off, but some good defense getting them right back from that 5-0 hole they started this game in. Caruso with the crowd getting into it. Buries the first. 2 of 2 of the line for Caruso. Lowry to bring it up. 1-point lead early going here in Toronto. Lowry, top of the key. He'll work on Rajon Rondo all night. We'll see if we like the mismatch there or not. Siakam with Davis guarding. Could be tough for Pascal to get some points tonight. We'll see how it plays out. Siakam off the screen. Drives in on Dwight Howard. A tough finish for Pascal Siakam, but he shows his worth. At home this year, 21.8 points per game, 8 rebounds per game. Really productive here in the Air Canada Center. Dwight Howard with the left won't go. Another rebound for Serge Ibaka in the early going. Lowry yet to find the score sheet here in the first quarter. Working on Rondo, who's a good defender. Can play defense for sure. This pass is intercepted by Anthony Davis. Back the other way comes the King. He'll pull it out to Rondo. The Lakers will reset down 3 here in the first quarter. Inside Davis. Good find. That's a left hand with positioning that Anthony Davis won't miss. Rajon Rondo still dishing out dimes this late into his career. Siakam baseline jumper. It's good. There's his second bucket of the night. Second assist of the night for Kyle Lowry. LeBron handling the ball. Over to Rondo on the right side. Rondo off some screens, pulls up for 3. Yes, he gets it to go. Not known as a fantastic three-point shooter, but he got it there. Lowry crosses over, drives inside, dishes it all the way back out to Van Vliet. They reverse it to Lowry, who throws it into Ibaka. Working on Dwight Howard. They'll reset. Swing it over to Van Vliet. Fred Van Vliet off the screen. Going to drive by. Finds Siakam on the roll. Little floater with the right hand over AD. Siakam with 6 here in the early going. Nice finish there. Down inside. LeBron on Anunoby. Muscles it up. He'll be stripped. Raptors ball hit off LeBron's thigh. OG Anunoby playing some decent defense on the King early on here. Take a look at Lowry's stats. He's been good this year, as the Raptors point guard will bring it up. Tries for the Sham God, stolen by Rondo. We've seen that not work on a few different occasions in recent games. Maybe he needs to retire that one, as this game is tied up early at 11. Lowry elects a screen from the left side. Siakam, spin move Lowry. The ball is loose and it is out of bounds. Will be the Raptors' ball. They'll retain possession. Inbounds play to Lowry. He'll get it. He'll pull it out on the wing. Kyle Lowry. Running down on the shot clock. 1 second. He over. Davis won't go. Rebound LeBron. LeBron up to Rondo. Transition from Rondo. Floater off the iron or off the backboard won't go. That'll be a rebound to Lowry. Kyle Lowry, Villanova product. Inside, Serge Ibaka from the Congo. Blocked up top by Dwight Howard. Absolutely not, says Dwight Howard. That's his second block of the day. The lob to AD won't go down. But Caruso finds the rebound, keeps it in Lakers' possession. Rondo over Ibaka won't go. And that one will go back to the Raptors. Van Vliet in transition pushes by Caruso with the left hand. Nice finish there. Nice touch at the rim. 5 points for Van Vliet early. Here's LeBron to AD. Back to LeBron. Crosses over on Anunoby and throws it down. The King with the hammer to tie this one up at 13. It's been a good effort from Anunoby defensively tonight, but you know that's where his focus is, not so much scoring the ball. They're going to need him to lock up the King at some capacity tonight. Lowry finds Siakam on the roll, and he throws it down with 2 hands. 8 points for Pascal Siakam in this first quarter already. Putting in a shift that the Raptors desperately need him to have tonight if they want a chance against the number 1 team in the Western Conference. King James over to Caruso, down low to Anthony Davis. AD with it, working now on Anunoby. They've gotten switched off, blocked by Anunoby from behind. Another good defensive play from OG Anunoby. And Lowry with it, top of the key, he'll settle some things down. Take a screen from Pascal Siakam, find him on the roll. Siakam stopped momentarily by Rondo, now backing him down. A spin move, left hand, puts it up, won't go. Rondo moves it over to AD, who hands it off to Rondo. Guarded by Siakam. Bit of a mismatch. Siakam, though, staying with, and he will be whistled and foul. Rondo was by the reach-in call. Pascal Siakam. McGee to inbound. Davis collects the inbounds pass, sends it to Rondo in the corner, takes a screen. 2-man game here between these two could be deadly. Nothing doing. Down low to AD, time running out on the shot clock. He puts it up, blocked by Siakam, and that will be a 24-second violation. Van Vliet running the point now. He does a little crossover, gets in deep on Avery Bradley, kicks it back out Norman Powell. Powell takes the screen from Gasol, pulls up top of the key. He's fouled on the jump shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Norman Powell, averaging 15 points per game on just under 50% shooting. Good on the first is Norman Powell, and good on the second. 4-point lead for the Raptors early on. A little over 3 minutes to go here in the first. Avery Bradley with it. He'll run the point for the time being for the Lakers. He's stripped. Back the other way come the Raptors in transition. This is Terrence Davis. He'll pull it out, finds Van Vliet, who pulls up top of the key mid-range jumpers. Good. This Raptors team can shoot the mid-range. We saw that in the playoffs last year. A shot that was once deemed dead by a lot of experts in this league. The Raptors have perfected. And they do it better than most teams shooting that mid-range. And, hey, when you get 2 points, you take it. McGee with it, top of the key, guarded by Gasol. He finds Kentavious Caldwell-Pope running off the screen beautifully. He's good for 3. And the Raptors lead cut down to just that. Van Vliet working on Bradley. Finds Gasol. JaVale McGee guarding him. Marc Gasol, the Spaniard, puts it up. Blocked by McGee. Absolutely no chance there. Here's Avery Bradley in transition. Guarded by now Norman Powell. Good contest. No good. Rebound back to the Raptors. Van Vliet drives in amongst the trees. Finds Gasol. His shot no good. Rebound to the Lakers. Anthony Davis on the defense and the boards. Kuzma to Davis. Anthony Davis, his team down 3, 1 minute 30 seconds to go in the first. Avery Bradley spins, drives on Van Vliet. Good defense there. Anthony Davis working on Chris Boucher. The fadeaway will not go. Rebound Boucher to Norman Powell on the outlet pass. He takes it in. Good little dribble move there. Right hand with Kuzma in his face. Gets it to go. Norman Powell in transition. A nice bucket. Early on, shooting field goal percentage much better for the Raptors than the Lakers. Kuzma with it at the logo. Finds Davis down low. Over Boucher. That's a good move. Creating separation with the fadeaway and finishing as one would expect from an all-star like Anthony Davis. Van Vliet still running the point. Brings it in to the elbow mid-range area now. Looking for a screen on this right side. Bradley dodges the pick nicely. Behind the back, though, from Van Vliet. They move it back over, now back into Boucher. Back out to Norman Powell for 3. Contested by Kuzma, rims out. Rebound Anthony Davis, long outlet pass to Kuzma. Kuzma for 3. No, sir. Davis collects that board. Terrence Davis crossing over, driving, stopped momentarily. Powell back out to Davis. They reverse it to Van Vliet. Shot fake, getting no one. Van Vliet now working inside on Bradley. Out to Norman Powell for 3. He gets it to go this time. And that creates a 6-point Raptors lead with 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Bradley. Right side. Throwing it up for Davis. He throws it down off the lob. 4-point Raptors lead and an explosive bucket from Bradley and Davis. 2 seconds left. Van Vliet for 3 at the end of the first. Rims out. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 24-20 the score. Let's get on with the second quarter here. 4-point lead for the Raptors heading into it. SS Network, we are live. Second quarter action from Scotiabank Arena. The Lakers coming to town to face the Raptors. Avery Bradley guarded by Van Vliet, top of the key. To Kuzma on the wing, guarded by Norman Powell. Gets by him with a nice little fake spin move, puts it up, getting a few Raptors up in the air for an easy bucket. 2-point Raptors lead despite a 10% advantage in field goal percentage tonight. Van Vliet to Gasol at the elbow. Back out to Terrence Davis. Davis off the screen, guarded by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Powell down low to Boucher. Back to Powell. 3 seconds remaining here. Powell inside to Boucher, but he cannot get it off. It'll be a 24-second violation. Wouldn't matter anyways. JaVale McGee sent the shot attempt from Boucher flying. Derek Nurse not happy with that last possession. Avery Bradley, guarded by Van Vliet. Similar to how we started this one, though, the score 24-22. McGee back to Bradley. Bradley interrupted and finally stolen the ball. Van Vliet. He gets around with some speed. Left-handed floater off the glass. Fred Van Vliet turning some defense into offense. He's got 9 points here in the second quarter. Here's KCP. Been criticized at times this year, but I think he's proven himself to be able to play. Bradley off the double screen, puts it up. Contested shot, but the offensive rebound to Anthony Davis. He puts it back with the right hand. That's just what Anthony Davis does to you. That's why the Lakers took the risk, sent a bunch of assets over to New Orleans for AD. And I think both sides may have won that trade. That's something that's neat you don't see every day in the NBA. Lakers benefiting surely from the Pelicans, giving them AD. The Pelicans sure to benefit from all the assets the Lakers sent there. Meanwhile, the Raptors turning more defense into offense. Another easy bucket for Fred VanVleet in transition. 4-point Raptors lead. They send it down low to Kuzma. Guarded by Powell. Backing him down. Turning around. Left-handed hook. Rims out. Rebound Davis. Gasol to VanVleet. VanVleet just 6 feet tall, but he makes the most out of every time he touches the ball. Puts it up over McGee, and he gets it to go. 13 points for Fred VanVleet, shooting 67% in only 13 minutes of play. That will be a defensive 3-second violation. Anthony Davis to the line. McGee was squaring up Marc Gasol. They deemed he was not close enough to McGee and Gasol and was standing in the paint for too long. 3 seconds, that's good enough for the one technical free throw that Davis hits and the ball back. Anthony Davis, Siakam guarding him, sends it over to LeBron. Rondo top of the key. Over Lowry, will not get it to go. Rebound goes to the Raptors. Norman Powell transition pass to Terrence Davis, out to Siakam. Siakam looks maybe to reset things. He'll run a little screen. He'll pull up his open mid-range shot. It will not go. Rebound Caruso. AD in transition. Inside, Caruso battles, gets fouled, and one. Alex Caruso takes the bump from Terrence Davis and puts it down. Take a look at the pass from AD. Davis got him on the right arm, but Caruso fended it off. He'll flex his muscles deservingly. Alex Caruso. He'll convert the three-point play. The Lakers within 2 here. 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Lowry finds a screen. Driving it in, finding the corner, Anunoby. Siakam with McGee on him. Turns around, pump fakes, he'll send it back out to Powell. They'll use Siakam on the screen. Caruso gets by it, but now Powell inside to Siakam. He's bumped. He'll go to the line now. Dwight Howard on the shooting foul. Siakam 21.5 points per game. That's good enough. We'll round it up to 22. His free throw percentage at 80%. He hits 2 of 2 that time. Gives the Raptors a 4-point lead. Here's LeBron, his team trailing. Long road trip for the Lakers. They've been doing a good job of it so far. Over to Rondo. Down low, Siakam thought he had a steal, instead an easy bucket for Dwight Howard. Just past the reaching arms of Siakam. Here's Lowry for 2. That's his first bucket of the night coming in the second quarter. Kyle Lowry averaging 20 points per game. Just getting on the score sheet here, but he's filled up his assist stats for sure. Caruso on the dunk, backdoor cut, and a good find. The Lakers within 2. Lowry already 4 assists, only 2 points. He gets the ball stripped, and watch out, LeBron in transition, throwing it down. Tying the game up, some good defense turning to some easy offense for LeBron. He'll take the advantage to show off a little bit and throw it down when he can. Siakam gets around McGee, puts it up over top. No good. Rebound JaVale. Over to Rajon Rondo. And that'll be a reach on Kyle Lowry, getting aggressive, trying to get that ball back. And it will remain Lakers ball here. 19 on the shot clock, 5:18 on the game clock. 34-34. We're tied in Toronto. SS Network. Sam Chappelle, thanks for joining us. Top of the key, LeBron for 3. Will not go. Rebound Serge Ibaka. That's his 6th already tonight. OG Anunoby finds Siakam, who finds a cutting Norman Powell to throw it down. How about the ball movement in transition there? Norman Powell finding an easy two-handed slam thanks to the pass by Pascal Siakam. Gives the Raptors a 2-point lead here in the first half. Rondo inside, floated it up, won't get it to go. LeBron way out to Dwight Howard. No one's going to contest the three. Case in point. Rebound, though, off a Raptors hand and out of bounds. You saw Dwight Howard sit out there, contemplate, should I shoot this? No one was guarding him. Have a go. Unsuccessful. The Lakers atop the Western Conference standings by 5.5 games. Not clinched yet. The Bucks have clinched the East. The Raptors are closing in on the 2 seed, especially this little winning streak that they've put together here. Rondo baseline to LeBron for 3. It won't go. 2 misses from beyond the arc for LeBron James. Finding Siakam in transition. He'll throw it down with 2 hands. How about the transition play for the Raptors the last couple of possessions? Good passing leads to some easy slam dunk offense. LeBron gets past Anunoby, puts it up for Dwight Howard. That one won't go. Howard, though, rebounds itself. Can't get it to go again. Rebound trickles out. It's LeBron to get it. He's almost going backcourt, Switches off. Pascal Siakam guarding with under 5 to go on the shot clock. Inside Dwight Howard. He puts it up. Over Anunoby, won't go. Rebound Raptors. Good defensive possession, though the rebounding wasn't there. Norman Powell working on Caruso, finding Serge Ibaka. Will kick it back out to Kyle Lowry. Uses the screen. Lowry finding Ibaka, cutting. That one's deflected, and it goes back to the Lakers. Caruso, top of the key, finding LeBron, cutting down baseline over Siakam. Won't get it to go. Rebound Howard. Pump fake, and he puts it back up. He can't get it to go again, but JaVale McGee on the rebound. Finally going back to the Raptors with a defensive rebound. Norman Powell back inside to Siakam. He gets it to go. 14 for Pascal Siakam. 6-point Raptor lead. Some good defense being played. And some great transition offense. The Lakers will take a timeout with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Ibaka, Siakam, Anunoby. The Raptors loving it. Out of the timeout, inside to Caruso, finding Rondo on the back door. He's going to put it up, and it's off the front iron. Rebound, though, it's Dwight Howard, I believe, who puts it back up and in. His rebounding presence has been insane tonight inside. The Raptors unable to rebound with him. Siakam puts it up. He gets fouled hard by McGee. To the line for 2, Pascal Siakam. Good on the first. 15 and 3 rebounds. 1 assist for Pascal Siakam. 2 for 2 that time from the line. Remains a 6-point Raptors lead with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's LeBron, a behind the back attempted pass interrupted. Norman Powell with it behind the back. Working on Caruso, finding Lowry to reset. Lowry pulls up in Rondo's face, rims out. Not the scoring night that Lowry's been used to having. 4th in the NBA in rebounding over the Lakers this year, 48.2 per game. They've been out rebounding the Raptors at plenty of times on the offensive glass tonight. Rondo with the shot clock expiring. Turnaround jumper will not go too far. Won't hit anything. And that will be another 24-second violation. The Raptors at times playing phenomenal defense. Siakam's showing him there. The violation he just committed. Terrence Davis with it, top of the key, guarded by Avery Bradley. He's going to take a screen from Gasol. Rejects said screen, drive in with the left. Kick it back out to Powell. Over to Gasol. Gasol puts up a wild runner with the right hand. Not a great offensive possession there. Good defense all around from the Lakers. Bradley with the ball, main man playing good defense on the other end on Terrence Davis. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Bradley inside to LeBron. All over him is Boucher, forcing the foul. No easy buckets inside for the King. He'll go to the line for 2. Last one rims out 1 for 2 that time for LeBron. Long outlet pass to Norman Powell, beats his man inside with the right hand. Norman Powell, 11 points on the night here in the first half for him, 4 of 5 shooting. Norman Powell's been electric off the bench, if not a starter, depends. Van Vliet's taking his starting role. He said, I'll score off the bench. He's adapted to the role very well. That pass is intercepted by the Raptors. Back they come the other way with Siakam carrying the ball. Double team now. Pascal Siakam finds Norman Powell inside. Finds a cutting Gasol who puts up a little jumper. Won't go. Rebound to the Lakers and a foul in the backcourt on Norman Powell. Will stop play with 52 seconds remaining here in the first half. 44-37 the score. 7-point Raptor lead. They are in the bonus, so it's 2 shots for KCP here. Not the foul you want in the backcourt to put him in the bonus. Caldwell Pope good on the first. He's 1 of 2. Siakam with the rebound takes it all the way up, driving still with it, finding Boucher out to Marc Gasol, who finds Siakam. Siakam a spin move, kicking it all the way out to Terrence Davis, now to Marc Gasol. Gasol backing down his man over top with the left hand. They found the mismatch. Gasol on Caldwell Pope, and Marc Gasol, the veteran, took advantage. LeBron with it over to Avery Bradley. Bradley's been a good player on both sides of the ball tonight. For 3, Avery Bradley won't go. Rebound Norman Powell. 14 seconds to go here in the second quarter. A foul. Caldwell Pope on the reach. So the Raptors will have 12 seconds to get something going here. They'll inbound to Siakam. Davis takes it now. Top of the key, stopped momentarily by Bradley. 6 seconds left. 5. Inside, Boucher, time running out. He puts it up, yes sir, with 1.9 seconds remaining. The Raptors extend the lead to 10. And their biggest lead of the game comes at the end of the first half. 48-38, the Raptors lead. We'll head to halftime here on SS Network. Anthony Davis and the team got some rethinking to do. Tough offensive night for the Lakers. Here's them halftime statistics. And welcome back. Third quarter on SS Network. The number 1 team in the West coming in to see the number 3 team, at least for the time being, in the East as LeBron James throws it down. Kicking off the second half with a bang. LeBron two-handed hammer. Lowry, a little hesitation move, gets him by. Now inside, he gives it off. Serge Ibaka puts it up with the right hand and gets it to go. Ibaka with 8 rebounds already tonight. Lowry, that's his 6th assist. Only 2 points for the Raptors point guard here in the second half. Dwight Howard working on Siakam. He gets the foul called on him, and it'll be Dwight Howard to the line for 2. Not the best free throw shooter. That's well documented, but he's 2 of 2 that time. The first one, it looked a little bit shakier than the second one. Lowry a double cross, bringing it all the way in. He gets his shot rejected by Anthony Davis, It will remain the Raptors' ball, but Kyle Lowry having no luck against the big men on the Lakers here. Inbound to Van Vliet. Van Vliet, top of the key, mid-range, won't go. Rebound Ibaka, 9th of the night for Serge Ibaka over to Siakam. Left hand good off the glass. Serge Ibaka putting in work on the boards. And a nice assist. LeBron with it. Started this half off with a bang with a big two-handed slam. They remain down 10. Another chance for LeBron to throw it down, and he does. Got by Anunoby in a flash and threw it down. 27.5 points per game on the road with a nice Lowry bucket with the left hand, finally getting one of those to go. LeBron's been excellent home and away this year. In his 17th NBA season, King James doing what he just seems to always do. His team, though, trails by 10 in the early stages of the third quarter. LeBron calls for the screen, gets by Anunoby, puts it up, blocked by Ibaka, but the rebound falls right to LeBron, who puts it up with the left hand. And some fortunate bounces go into the Lakers there. Lowry draws a double team, finding Anunoby, who finds Van Vliet. Van Vliet will use the Siakam screen, drive all the way in, finds Siakam, who now has Caruso on him. That is out of bounds. Siakam just dribbled it out of bounds thanks to the influence of Caruso's defense. LeBron, 10.8 assists per game, and he's 9th in the NBA in points per game. And how about that? Your 17th season as a small forward in the league, and he's leading the league in assists, and he hits a three. The LeBron takeover maybe starting here. Now only trailing by 5, the Lakers, after the LeBron 3. Van Vliet running the point for the time being, guarded by Caruso to Kyle Lowry, who gets by Rondo, puts it up with the right, will not go. Kyle Lowry's tough shooting night continues, only 2 buckets for him. Caruso drives baseline, puts it up, blocked by Ibaka. Back come the Raptors the other way in transition, which they played so well in the second quarter. Lowry's been looking for a bucket on Rondo. Let's see if he can get one here. He kicks it back out to Anunoby. Van Vliet, top of the key. Finding a screen, will pull up mid-range. Van Vliet, no sir. Rebound, Dwight Howard. Throws it up to Anthony Davis, who turns around mid-air, does a 180 after catching the ball, and throws it down. A 3-point Raptors lead now. Another assist for the NBA leader in assists, LeBron James. That sham god is stolen. That's the second time Lowry has tried that tonight. Unsuccessful. Caruso guarded by Fred Van Vliet, who will harass you all day. Anthony Davis spins on Siakam, puts it up over top of him, can't get it to go, but the rebound goes to Davis. The second chance opportunity again to Dwight Howard. He makes good on it. The interior dominated by the Lakers. It's only a 1-point Raptors lead. They had a 10-point lead coming out of the break. We're not even halfway through this third quarter. Lowry with it, guarded by Davis now. Over to Van Vliet, corner Anunoby. Drives on LeBron, puts up a left-handed runner. Oh, nice little stop, a jump hook by OG Anunoby to put the Raptors back up 3. Rondo over to James. Anthony Davis. Out to Caruso for 3. He will not get it to go, but the rebound goes to Dwight Howard. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. That's Pascal Siakam's 4th. And with 18 points, Siakam needs to be careful. He's been the main source of offense for the Raptors tonight. Frank Vogel looking on as his man Dwight Howard is at the line for 2. One of 2, that one clinks off the right iron. Rebound Marc Gasol sends it up to Siakam in a hurry. In transition, Siakam on Rondo. Yeah, good luck Rajon Rondo. Pascal Siakam, give him his 20 points here early in the third quarter. Dwight Howard hands it back to Rondo. Rondo cuts in. Floater from Rondo will not get it to go. Rebound Dwight Howard again. And another second chance offensive rebound bucket from Dwight Howard. The Raptors take a timeout up 2. And you're sure Nick Nurse is going to have to tell him, start rebounding. Stop boxing this guy out. Dwight Howard's been all over the boards for the Lakers here tonight. 5 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the third quarter, about halfway through. Raptors by 2. Van Vliet driving, right hand, pulls out to Boucher. Terrence Davis with it. Caldwell Pope guarding him. Finds Boucher. The pick and roll's been what's been working for the Raptors. Davis inside. He draws a foul off of Dwight Howard. His second personal. It's Terrence Davis to the line for 2. Both of them good that time, putting the Raptors up 4 with just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Avery Bradley with it. Left side wing. Down low to Kuzma. He'll be guarded by Norman Powell. Back out to KCP, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Back out top of the key, Bradley for 3 off balance. Won't get it to go. Rebound Boucher. Finds Norman Powell, does Van Vliet. He gets stopped by Bradley. He'll pull it back out, double team. That ball's deflected by Caldwell Pope and kept in at the last second. Transition offense for the Lakers. Run down from behind by Van Vliet is Bradley. Back the other way come the Raptors. They find Van Vliet for three in transition. Won't go. Rebound Boucher. Back out to Gasol. He'll take an open three. Yes! He cans it home. Marc Gasol putting the Raptors back up 7. What a stretch of somewhat sloppy basketball ending in a Marc Gasol running the 5 right now. Well, he got a 3. Bradley stopped by Van Vliet. Both of those two have been going at it all night. Neither one of them able to do much offensively against the other, for the exception of Van Vliet off of some screens. Powell in transition, puts it up with the left. He's good again. Norman Powell, a good night off the bench. 5 of 6 shooting. He's a plus 15. A metric that some will dismiss, but sometimes you have to recognize in a close game who's making the most contributions, and right now it's been Norman Powell, specifically in transition. How about the defense from Terrence Davis? Switching off the screen, he's going to find Powell in transition. He's fouled. Norman Powell to the line for 2. A 9-point Raptors lead. Remember, they went into the break with a 10-point lead. That dissolved all the way down to a 1-point lead. Lakers could never find an advantage in this game on the scoreboard yet, but the Raptors now lead by 11 thanks to Norman Powell. 15 for him on the night. KCP over to Avery Bradley. Bradley off the screen, pulls up in the paint. That's an easy bucket for him. Van Vliet on the wing. Tipped away by Davis, now himself in transition. You're just going to let him go as he throws it down with the right hand, Anthony Davis. Van Vliet, little hezzy move. Down low, draws a double team. Passes it back out to Terrence Davis, guarded by Pope. Off the screen, Davis, mid-range jumper. He's good. See what I say about the mid-range jumper with this team? It's been a nice night of shooting, 58%. That's where their 69 points are coming from, 28 of 48 shooting. Bradley with it. Van Vliet guarding him. Bradley puts up a little lob to JaVale McGee, who catches it midair and puts it up outside of the paint and gets it to go. That's one of the more peculiar buckets we've seen in a while out of this team, but hey, if it works, 2 points are 2 points. That pass intercepted. Avery Bradley, good defense as he's played all night, as he's been known to play. Finds a wide open Anthony Davis, turns around, right-handed, easy layup. Raptors lead cut down to 5. A minute 30 to go here in the third quarter. Van Vliet inside, finding Gasol out to Terrence Davis. Drives on Pope. Brings it back with a behind-the-back move, cutting it back out to Van Vliet. Van Vliet's pass intercepted, deflected by Pope, but it remains with the Raptors. Davis steps back for a mid-range 2, won't go, but he'll grab his own miss and put it up, fouled, and one! Terrence Davis, a questionable shot from the mid-range, guarded by Caldwell Pope, but KCP neglected to box him out. Terrence Davis got the long rebound coming to his side and put it up, foul, and one. Let's see if he can convert the 3-point play to put his team up 8. He does. 1:08 to go here in the third. The Raptors by 8. Toronto yet to miss a free throw. 6 for 6 in the first half, 5 for 5 already in the third quarter. Bradley drives, Boucher blocks. It'll go out of bounds. It'll remain LA ball. Chris Boucher patrolling the paint, though, as they ask him to do. Nick Nurse liking every bit of it. Powell, Davis, and Anunoby checking into the game, or rather Davis is going to move over to run the 1. It's McGee to the line for 2. And he will miss 2. 0 for 2 that time for JaVale McGee. Ahead to Norman Powell. Powell in transition yet again. He gets it to go 17 on the night for Norman Powell. The contributions we're seeing from him tonight, if he does this on a regular basis, this is a whole new team. Down low to McGee, guarded by Gasol. Over the Spaniard, he gets it to go. JaVale McGee, a nice turnaround jumper. Could go 2 for 1 here, the Raptors. Terrence Davis drives on Bradley. Stopped. Davis with 7 points tonight. Norman Powell with 17. Off the screen, pulls up mid-range jumper for Norman Powell. Won't go. Rebound Boucher. Finding Gasol, who puts up a little jumper in the paint. Won't get it to go. Boucher, though, his second offensive rebound. He takes it himself this time for 2. 10-point Raptors lead. 14 remaining on the clock. Now 10. Bradley with it. Time running out here in the third. Down low to Davis. Gets Boucher on a pump fake. Keeps onto it. Then he gets him up in the air one more time, but his shot will not go. And just like we ended the second quarter, we'll end the third quarter. The Raptors up 10. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with a fourth quarter here on SS Network. 76-66, the Raptors lead. Welcome back here, Lowry. Starting off the fourth quarter, down low to Ibaka. Starters back in for the most part here. There's some starters back in for the Raptors. Here's a pass into Boucher, who throws it down two-handed on Anthony Davis. Take a look at this one. Davis played hands up, straight up defense, and Boucher threw it all over him. 12-point Raptors lead here in the fourth. LeBron off the double screen. No one's going to contest him. He throws it down. Answers right back. 16 tonight for the King. Lowry drives. He puts it up. Won't go. He only has 4 points tonight. Kyle Lowry. We've seen him put in some 30 and 40-point performances lately. Caruso and 1. He cuts back door. Gets fouled on the left and puts it back up. That's his second chance at a 3-point play tonight. Alex Caruso finishing through the contact well. Siakam checking back into this game. Caruso gets it to go. 7-point Raptors lead, 9 minutes remaining. Plenty of time for the Lakers to mount a comeback. Here's Kyle Lowry bringing it inside with the left hand. He gets it to go. Only his third bucket on the night. 6.7 assists. A 15 percentage point difference in field goal percentage between these two teams, but the score is only a 9-point difference. Step back from Davis. Will not go. Rebound. That's Kyle Lowry. Playing it all the way up to Siakam. Finding Lowry in transition, who then finds Anunoby. Easy right-handed layup. Will not go. Anthony Davis pulling it back down. Caruso in transition. He throws it down. Alex Caruso. Showing why everyone is a fan in LA and all across social media. Ibaka back out to Lowry. He'll then use the Ibaka screen to be matched up with Anthony Davis. He tries to find Ibaka, but it's an interception by Rondo. Davis puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Kuzma puts it back up. Blocked by Siakam, I believe. He got a piece of it. Anunoby now to Terrence Davis on the right side. Raptors by 7. Terrence Davis, long mid-range jumper. It's good. That mid-range, if you leave it open, the Raptors will take it. Terrence Davis, 9 points of 3 of 4 shooting, 4 rebounds. Decent shift for him off the bench as well. Here's LeBron. Off the Kuzma screen, puts it up at the elbow over 2 Raptors. He gets it to go. LeBron with 18, 14 of those points in the paint tonight. Lowry driving baseline now. Over Rondo, he gets it to go there. 8 points for Kyle Lowry, and he's getting going now in the fourth quarter. 2 straight buckets for him without a miss. Brown guarded by Anunoby. He's done a decent job all night. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do against LeBron. Driving in, crossing over. Case in point. Could have easily finished that, LeBron. Didn't that time, though. Terrence Davis with it. Finding Ibaka. Around to Anunoby. OG Anunoby to the corner, Kyle Lowry. Lowry uses the screen, finding Ibaka on the roll. Put it up, yes sir. Serge Ibaka with 10 boards, 6 points on the night. That's Lowry's 8th assist. Toronto by 11. 6 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Lakers running out of time to mount a comeback. See what they can do offensively here. Kuzma bringing it back out to Davis, who brings it all the way back out to LeBron, eventually to Caruso. Back over to LeBron, top of the key. LeBron puts it up at the end of the shot clock. Front iron, no good. Terrence Davis drives all the way. He'll take it himself left hand. He gets that one to go. Put him in double figures tonight with 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Add a steal to his name. Lowry 8 points, 8 assists. Here's LeBron with it, 18 points to this point. He drives in, pulls up, mid-range for a jumper, won't go. Rebound, deflected out of bounds, I believe, off of Anthony Davis's hands. Yes, it was. A 13-point Raptors lead it is right now. Dwight Howard checks into the game with the Lakers timeout. Out of the timeout, it's Kyle Lowry. He's got a 13-point lead to the Raptors have with 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lowry brings it back down to Siakam. Guarded by Rondo. Pascal Siakam, 22 points with that bucket on the night. 9 of 12 shooting for Pascal Siakam. You'll take that kind of efficiency out of your star player every single night. Howard, top of the key, plays it back down to Anthony Davis. 17 points for AD tonight. He puts it back up. Not sure if that was a double dribble. It sure looked like it. Maybe a deflection in there. Who knows? It remains a 13-point lead. Lowry finding Ibaka cutting in for the slam. Big-time slam there from Serge Ibaka by way of Kyle Lowry. 9th assist on the night for Lowry. Playing more of the point guard role than the scoring role. Letting Siakam, Norman Powell, Van Vliet, and others do that. James, rejected by Ibaka, plays it back out to Rondo for 3. He gets it to go. That's Rondo's second 3-point shot of the night. And it's a 12-point Raptors lead, 4:49 remaining in the fourth quarter. Davis over to Lowry on the left side. He uses a Siakam screen to drive all the way in. Shot fake, sends it over to Siakam, who's trying to bully Rondo again, and he gets Rondo to foul him on the way up. Or so they deem. 2 at the line for Siakam. That's his first miss at the line tonight. Siakam, though, good on the second. 93-80 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this one. Lakers really now need to start their comeback within the next 30 seconds if they want anything. LeBron working on Siakam. Will not go. Siakam rebound. With every missed shot for the Lakers and every made shot for the Raptors, it becomes harder and harder to get this comeback. Another foul on Rondo. He fouls Siakam for the second straight possession. Pascal will go back to the line. One of 2 for Pascal Siakam, 14-point Raptors lead. And it's looking like it may just be a little bit too much for the Lakers to overcome this late. A very good shooting performance for Toronto tonight as LeBron gets it to go from the wing. LeBron, 20 points on 9 of 20 shooting. Pascal Siakam, 24 points on 9 of 12 shooting. Raptors ball inbounding here. Late on in the fourth. 12-point lead for Toronto. Inbound to Siakam. Swings it over to Lowry. Lowry and Rondo been matched up all night. Rondo pretty much getting the better of Lowry in the scoring department, as that's only Lowry's 9th and 10th points of the night. But he has 9 assists and 3 rebounds, so he's still getting in the stat sheet pretty well. Dwight Howard guarded by Serge Ibaka. Finds LeBron. Anunoby trailing him. Left hand for LeBron. Switched it up midway. Couldn't get it to go. Siakam defending there. Siakam in transition himself. Finds Anunoby. Back out to Pascal, who had a man open, but it's stripped. LeBron with it. Stopped momentarily by Lowry. LeBron in transition. Right-hand layup will not go. More good defense in transition from Siakam. Nice little move by Van Vliet, but his left-handed layup will not go. LeBron finding it back to Caruso. Over to Rondo. Puts it up over Anunoby, will not go. Ibaka finds Siakam. Lowry in transition. Lowry guarded by the King. Back over to Van Vliet. 2 minutes 30 seconds left. A 14-point 96-82 lead for the Raptors. Van Vliet. Oh, it's good. In Anthony Davis's face. Fred Van Vliet with a nice pull-up J for 3. 17-point lead. Timeout. Lakers with 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Frank Vogel and the team starting to realize that this lead may be insurmountable. Howard top of the key. Ibaka daring him to shoot it. Down low to Anthony Davis. Over to LeBron on the elbow. That one will go. 15-point Raptors lead with 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Kyle Lowry over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet off the screen. Shot fake over to Lowry for 3. No sir, off back iron. Siakam gets the rebound, puts it up, will not go. Had two guys in his face on that layup. Here's LeBron throwing a lob up for Anthony Davis. He gets that one to go, cuts the lead to 13. 21 points for Davis on 10 of 19 shooting, 7 rebounds. Good performance for AD. Lowry mid-range pull-up jumper will not go again. Lowry an assist shy of a double-double. Ibaka a bucket shy of 1. Here's Van Vliet on the left side. He drives all the way in. He'll put it up with the left hand. He'll get it to go. 18 for Fred Van Vliet tonight. Not the usual scorers, but multiple guys getting up there near 20 points. Norman Powell, Fred Van Vliet, and of course Pascal Siakam. Dwight Howard in the corner. LeBron top of the key. Anunoby over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet again. Give him 20 points on the night. He'll finish right over LeBron James. Extending the lead to 17. Less than a minute to go. AD with it. Back out to LeBron. This one's all but over. This is the Lakers' the Raptors' 3rd win in a row. As they'll go on to face the New York Knicks tomorrow night and the Memphis Grizzlies later this week. Inside, Ibaka gets himself his double-double, as Lowry also gets a double-double with the assist. Both have 10 and 10. Points and rebounds for Ibaka, points and assists for Kyle Lowry. Anunoby guarding LeBron. He's done a pretty good job of it all night. LeBron's had to take a lot of shots, not all of them great looks, thanks to Anunoby. That's a tough bucket there that LeBron converts, and that will do it. 105-88, the final from Scotiabank Arena. It was Pascal Siakam putting in an absolute shift. 24 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks, an assist and a steal for Siakam. 20 points for Van Vliet, 17 for Norman Powell, 3 others in double figures, 2 double-doubles. Lowry with 10 points and 10 assists. Ibaka 10 points, 12 rebounds. 105-88, the final for everyone. For the Raptors organization, the Lakers organization, the National Basketball Association, SS Network, I am Sam Chappelle. It's been a pleasure being with you tonight.